Yes, silence make peace. If you get married, your silence is going to save you. It's going to save you a lot. It's going to save you from divorcing. It's going to save you from fighting with somebody. It's going to save money. Silence is going to save your time. Silence is going to save everything.
Why do you think that? Why?
Because you go through in it. Yes, you go through in it. See, you respond to somebody and you trigger somebody's behavior. But if you could be quiet, you will not going to be any trigger there. See? So the silence is God. The silence is the mind of God. Tell you, have thinking first. That gap.
I also feel, I agree in a relationship where there's maybe let's say if I'm having an argument with my girlfriend, I'm not gonna convince her if I keep talking what I'm gonna talking. So sometimes I feel I agree with that. It's oh, okay. Even though you may, I don't have to always voice my opinion, because if I just voice it, she's gonna come back with a rebuttal. I'm not gonna convince her otherwise. I think that's what I'm also learning to sometimes. So if we're arguing, it's or something comes up, I don't have to always put my point across.
So why Ndzieye say, you want to be right, or do you want to be kind?
Or do you want to be
kind?
Kind.
So you choose. To be right as a war.
Yeah.
You have to know if you're going to be right with somebody's belief. What is that? What do you think?
Or you want to be right in the argument, but it can be a detriment to the relationship. So do you want to be right, or do you want to keep that relationship?
Yes. So which is that's kind. So the other one is kind. Okay, somebody behave like this. Okay, he's thinking there. You see, somebody can lie to you. Oh, I went that place. Oh, you went there. Okay, but when I called, you told me you were not there on time. Oh, I went there after that. So you already know some things it doesn't up. Do you want to continue to know to be right? You are right.
Yeah.
Or you just say okay.
Yeah, I agree. I've had that experience where someone will lie to my face, and I know you're lying to me. I know it, but then it's my problem sometimes because I'm still trying to argue, but I know you're lying.
Yes.
So why am I arguing? Why am I chasing that line?
Why do you go beyond that and you know the truth? You should judge from yourself and that what called the truth should set you free. Because you know the truth, you not go to argue with that person to convince him, oh, I'm sorry, I did it, I'm sorry. Do you know how many people want to be told sorry? Even though they know they are wrong? You know, millions of people have been told sorry, but it's not their mind they are wrong.
So they want to be told sorry, they want someone to apologize to them.
Yeah,
but
they know they are wrong. A lot of them. It's the same, because you go to court to judge, you have to respect everything court says, but always not true. Always not true. The judge is going to take you 10 years, but it's not true. What they've convinced is true. And you go to go, and they go, you pass, you go to live in it. See, those are things happen every day.
I think that thing you said, the truth shall set you free, is very true. It shall set you free. Yes. It's in terms of when you know the truth, yes, that sets you free.
Yes, free from continual argument with anyone.
Because sometimes that's where my struggle is again, someone may be lying to me, but again, I'm wanting to be right for them to say, okay, but no, you don't need that.
Yes.
As long as you know the truth.
You know the truth.
Don't chase the lie.
Chase the lie.
And that's my problem sometimes. I chase the lie, or I'm trying to disprove the lie. But if someone's lying, they're not gonna change. They're not gonna change their thought. They're gonna continue to stick on that lie because,
that's what their God is telling them.
Even me, maybe if I'm lying, I don't want to go back on my lie. I want to keep my I can't. It's too late.
Yes,
you know what
but
I mean?
when you grow now, you will change now. Yes, when you grow now, you will know. Oh, see, that now to live in high level now. So the level I am now, I may never lie.
Yeah.
Yes, in my mind. No, it doesn't allow me that.
You don't need.
I don't need that. See? The truth should set you free because you got to know, okay, how do I deal with this next? How do I deal with this person I know is lied to me? I'm going to deal with them next. Is include your client, include your friend, include your brother, include everyone around you. How am I going to deal with them now? Do I going to give him money again? Do I go to trust them again? If you trust them again and you know the truth, I will tell you they're liars and happen again, it's up to you.
But I talked about this with Michelle yesterday. What we talked about, like she said, for example, if there's betrayal within your close circle, like what do you do after that? Because I also don't want to live a life where because maybe someone did something wrong, I'm still holding that pain next further. I still want to be able to remove, like, it's okay, I forgive, slate clean, but how do I keep trusting that same person?
No, that's why. Why do you need? You should never trust anyone first place. That's the sin you're making. Never trust anyone. People, they teach you to believe something else ideas. And you believe it, you think it's true. Somebody tell you Jesus is in heaven and you believe it and you fight for it. And you know you can't prove it, but you believe it. Yes. You don't need to go any trust to anyone. You're not going to believe anyone because they are other people. See? And you remember, no one hurts you. You hurt yourself. You got to hurt yourself. If you love wrong woman and he does her life what you feel to do, who are you going to blame?
Yourself.
Why do you think it's good? Why do you say it's betrayed you? Why? Because the rules you put in your mind. See, you're going to put rules in your mind, and then somebody doesn't follow your rules. You're thinking, oh, he betrayed you. No, that is your rules. Did you follow your rules? Yes, follow your rules. How do you think another woman from another issues is going to follow your rules? You will not. The cheating will continue, the betrayal will continue, the thinking will continue because of outside thinking. If people want something there, financials is fasting break marriage. Somebody want this. You say, okay, I'm going to look. And that thing you have to change. You say, oh, I'm going to be a man for my woman. You go to live in hell. If you go to live to make a woman happy. Or you go to live to make a woman under you. No. Her need is going to be different. And because you spend on her, also the fighting to spend, also sometimes you feel too much and you try now to dictate what they spend, and you try to control what they spend, and you try to question what they spend. You see what? That is a problem. See, if you say, okay, this is your money every income, and your business start going down, okay, and you made her to get 10,000 a month, she's not going to care how much you made, but you got to continue to feed 10,000. And she want to spend a car. She want to do things there. You see what happened? That is going to become issues there. And there is no one, even you see these people, billionaire, everything there, you have money, a billion thing there, you divorce because of what? Finances thing. You maybe want to go to trip in Paris for 1 month. She doesn't care what the business you're doing. And you say, oh, I have to do this, I've learned to make everything. No. But you see what happened now? If we change these two systems, each has his income, each has what he have to do, and that's good. And then what you do, you support family, each other together. By her personal expenditure, you can able to do, or you can support, or you can add up something like that. But don't try to say, oh, African culture say a man has to look after a woman. No. It's people, they put that they believe, but that belief is not true. And that's why you see Africa is behind. Here is 50-50 from the start to the end of their life. Of course, there's some who say, okay, I have money. Maybe already invested enough. Our wife is tired, she doesn't need to go. There is no mortgage. There is no anything there. Maybe the business is income there. Maybe you have assets which bring income often. See the people, so they are rich. There are people who reach the level of spending. You buy say mom buy 100 bags, everything there, but she's still thinking she's poor. But you get a level now which you don't want something like that. See, it takes a long time.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure